One of the common questions asked of recovery life coaches is, what is the difference between recovery life coaching and therapy, and recovery life coaching and sponsorship? We have put together a little demonstration to highlight some of the differences with each of these modalities. This demonstration is split into a series of 3 parts. Each part of the series highlights the different modality. This is the 3rd part. In part 1, we saw an example of what therapy is like. In the 2nd part, we saw an example of what sponsorship is like. Now, in this 3rd part, we will show you an example of what recovery life coaching is like. A recovery life coach is trained in the core competencies of recovery life coaching. These core competencies for recovery life coaching are established in the areas of professional responsibility, creating a coaching partnership, skillful coaching, learning, and awareness, facilitating goal setting and planning, and supporting actions, accountability, and progress. A recovery life coach affirms the innate health and wellness of their client and holds their client to be creative and resourceful. A recovery life coach does not promote any particular way of achieving abstinence. The focus is on coaching clients to create and sustain great and meaningful lives. A recovery life coach uses skillful means, including the art of reflection, powerful questions, and knowledge of the change process, so that their clients deepen their learning, improve their performance, and enhance the quality of their lives. Here, Samir calls his coach, Wayne, for their weekly coach call.
Okay, it's time.
Hello.
Hello, Wayne?
Hello, Samir. Are you ready for your coach call today?
Yes, Wayne. I have my new Bluetooth, hands-free device, and it doesn't even look like I'm talking on the phone.
You sound excited, Samir. I know how it is. I have been using my Bluetooth, hands-free device for a while now, and I really enjoy it. Is there anything you need to clear before we get started?
No. I'm not really distracted by anything else right now.
So you are ready for your coach call?
Yes, I am.
What would you like to be coached on today?
Well, I'm working on a project that I am feeling stuck on, and I would like to move forward.
So you are wanting to make progress on this project you are working on?
Yes, anything to get out of this yuck of being stuck.
Obviously, you're not enjoying being stuck. What would you like to leave with at the end of this call?
I would like to have some motivation or inspiration, and maybe some steps to help me move forward.
You are wanting to make progress on a project you are working on. So you would like to leave this call with some things to accomplish, and the inspiration to accomplish them with.
Yes, I would like to push through this stuck place, and hopefully get my creative juices flowing, so that I can tap back into the fun and excitement I felt when I was getting started with this project.
Fun and excitement. Describe that time for me. What were you doing? What happened?
Well, this idea just came to me. I thought it was promising, and I got a little excited about it. I did not know how I could do it, so I just dropped it. Not long after, I was having a conversation with some people, and they were talking about videos they were making. Then, I told them about the idea that came to me, and said, someone needs to make this video. Again, the idea dropped in the conversation. Shortly after that, an idea came to me about how I could make the video, and I started looking into it. The resource I was looking for to help me make the video was not available anymore, but I found another one that would work. I started playing around with it, and the structure fell into place. It was fun. I started playing around with it some more, and I got a kick out of trying to make it work, and then, I had to write the rest of it. Establish the characters and finish the dialogue. I did not know how I was going to do that. It became a big burden. I needed the content of my work to be great. It all began to feel like a crushing pressure. Suffocating, really.
It sounds like you had an intuitive spark that you initially dismissed, and then, when you started taking action, it gained momentum. You said you were having fun, and enjoyed playing. You got a kick out of making it work. Then, somehow, it switched from play to work. It also moved from an inspired and intuitive place to a place where you took over, and you had to fix it, and you had to make it happen. Then, you became suffocated by the work that you had to do.
That is true. It becomes all about me. I believe it is all up to me, and I need to make it all happen. Of course, once I am trapped in that old familiar story that I tell myself, then I become isolated, and I feel like I am all alone trying to make everything happen. Once I am in that mindset, then my inner doubts surface. I think that I need to be more. I believe that I need to prove myself. I sense that I somehow need to justify my existence.
It is definitely hard when it is all about you, and your survival skills are fully engaged. So what can you do to shift away from the mindset that it is all about you, and everything that goes along with that? There is the thought that you have it under control. And then, there is the belief that you need to prove yourself, and show everyone you are worthy. Obviously, that is what you have done in the past. What can you do here that is different and new?
Well, I guess I could ask for help, or somehow do this where I am not in charge, alone, or completely and utterly responsible to make everything happen.
When you were describing the fun and exciting time for this project, you talked a lot about being inspired and following your intuition. It sounded like the project was flowing through you. The energy was playful and fun. You were exploring and creating as you went along. Then, instead of continuing to let it flow through you, somewhere it was like you took ownership and were totally responsible for generating all the energy for the project from within yourself. How can you shift back into the intuitive and inspirational flow that is fun and exciting, and free yourself from this isolated cave of creation that has become your own personal prison?
Yes, it was a whole different experience. I think, when it got to the part that I believe mattered, and it reflected upon me, I quit trusting my intuition, and took over with my logic to ensure that I look good. I need to get back to trusting my intuitive side, because I cannot logically see my way through this.
So you want to move from your left brain, where your logic can't see your way through, and has you stuck, back into your right brain, where you were having a fun time creating. What can you do to help you make this shift?
Well, I can ask for guidance, and meditate.
Yes.
I can keep a journal nearby, so that I can write down anything that comes to me. I can take a walk, or go out into nature, and get centered before I write. I can just try not to think too much, let go, and write what comes to me.
Okay.
Maybe I can do some yoga, or something.
So it sounds like you have some strategies to help you get centered, get out of your head, and get back into your creative side. You can meditate, journal, exercise, and go outside. Can you make a commitment to do some or all of these things this week? Both proactively, and when you feel yourself getting stuck, and you can't see your way out.
Yes, I can make sure to meditate every morning. I will carry around a notebook with me. I will get to a yoga class this week, and, if I feel myself getting stuck, I will get up and go for a walk. I am enthused about the possibility of this being fun and exciting again.
So it sounds like you are anxious to get started. And, you have some action steps to take care of yourself during the process. Do you feel like you got what you need to move forward today?
Yes. I'm good, thank you.
Is there anything I can do to support you with this? Would you like me to check with you in a few days to see how you are doing?
That would be great. Send me a text in a couple of days to check in. I think the accountability will help.
Alright. I will send you a text in a couple of days to check in, and I'll talk to you next week.
Okay. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay. Have a good week. Goodbye.
You have seen an example of recovery life coaching. The client is held by the coach as creative and resourceful. The emphasis is on where the client is now and what they are willing to do to enhance the quality of their lives. Therapy, sponsorship, and recovery life coaching are all effective resources by themselves. They each have a different emphasis, and they can also all work well together if you desire to maximize your support. If you are interested in learning more about recovery life coaching, visit Recovery Coaches International at www.recoverycoaching.org. If you are interested in talking with a recovery life coach, visit Fred Hawes at www.fredhawescoaching.com. This has been the final installment of the series. I hope this presentation has been informative and helpful. Thank you for watching. We hope you have a better understanding of how recovery life coaching, therapy, and sponsorship contrast, and also how they complement each other. We hope to see you again soon. Bye bye now.